Selamat
Halo Pak
pagi.
Nik, teman-teman semua selamat pagi. Akhirnya Pak Nik join bareng di live out of the box nih. Pak Nik, posisi di rumah ya Pak Nik ya?
Yes, posisi di rumah. Okay, it's been a very, very amazing journey. I think. Itu luar biasa lah. Itu luar biasa. Itu luar biasa. A little bit lah. Good morning, Fitri. How are you?
Ya Pak. Hai ya, bakal live without Mbak.
Yeah, life, but I also got no bug. My bug only come back next week, and then the bug di kantor also coming back only tanggal
Tanggal 10 Mbak Eti.
tanggal 10. Yeah, congratulations to her because she's getting married.
Ya betul.
I think that's quite nice to hear. And I think now in Singapore semua orang udah kerja lah ya.
Udah mulai normal sih ya.
Udah mulai normal. Actually mulai normal on hari Selasa.
Senin Selasa iya.
Selasa sih. Actually Singapore holiday is shorter. That's why a lot of people are actually calling the office. That's why we are very busy now.
Betul. Lebaran kedua aja udah mulai banyak yang order lagi sih Pak. Oh iya banyak juga ya. Maksudnya udah banyak yang mau pesen box sama pick up boxnya gitu.
I think it's a good thing. So good for us. So sidetrack a little bit. My account blew up. So I started from, I'm doing maths lah. So I started from 71. I am now at 2025, 32, I think, 30 something. So my account blew up by 1,000 over followers. And I did live yesterday, and I did live for 3 times. And it's been a very amazing journey lah. And I think you know me better. I talk a lot lah. I talk too much sometimes.
Tapi harusnya kalau sambil live itu paling bisa sambil baca komen gak sih? Karena yang komen kayaknya speak Inggris juga kan?
Yeah, so it was easy for me, So you notice it was easy for me to do that. Say good morning, Auntie Fitri.
Good morning, Auntie
Good
Wiji.
morning.
How are you, Auntie Fitri? How's your daughter? How's your daughter?
How's your daughter?
Where's your daughter? Is the daughter in the
Where's
office?
Tadi saya bilang, makanya kan iya makanya saya sama suami saya dari kemarin saya bilang, yaudah ayo mandiin aja di lantai 2, main playmat aja di lantai 2, saya bilang gitu kan. Terus udahlah ntar soalnya banyak bawaannya, akhirnya di sana tuh jadi kan saya pagi-pagi harus ngurusin kayak misalnya mandi, kalau nggak di lap gitu ya, maksudnya ganti baju, susu. Nanti baru dititip ke my mother-in-law sih Pak.
Yeah, I'm very cincai one. I just bring to office. I mean, I understand that. I'm also a parent. I would do it lah. But anyway, option is you. But yeah, how's your Hari Raya? Was it good?
Bagus sih Pak. Hari pertama pasti kayak teman-teman semua nih, mungkin yang ada yang pulang kampung ya di Jawa pasti rame banget ya. Kalau saya pasti selalu hari pertama itu kumpul di keluarga suami karena lebih banyak family-nya kan, karena kan banyak yang asli Jakarta gitu Pak. Jadi nggak pulang kampung nih, jadi stay di Jakarta aja. Terus sampai hari kedua juga masih di keluarga suami. Hari ketiga baru saya muter ke keluarga saya.
Oh, how was it? How was everything? Was it fun? Was it fun? Fun.
Maksudnya apalagi sekarang kan saya udah punya anak. Biasanya saya cuma give, sekarang saya dapet.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to give anymore. Tosa kasih lagi kan? Habis kasih lagi?
Masih kasih. Jadi sama ponakan nipiu gitu ya. Terus ada yang kasih buat anak saya juga kayak gitu. Baru tahu.
So it's for the children, but for.
Iya. Untuk beli susu, pampers ya lumayan.
Yeah. So you tell your daughter that, excuse me, this is for you too. You think I'm using it? It's for you, okay?
Makanya, izin ya buat beli susu adek ya.
It's for you, what? You think I use it to buy my bag? It's buy for you, okay? I think Hari Raya is a very beautiful moment. It's like Chinese New Year lah. So every Muslim goes back to their hometown or visit somebody. Like my brother, I've been in Indonesia. For people that just saw my life, so I've been in Indonesia for the past 12 years. And I always love Lebaran. Oh, but I want to share something. Something happened to my mother-in-law when she went back yesterday. So anyway, Lebaran is nice because I feel that uh, at, as the Muslim community will get together to sit down, laugh, talk, play. It's something that I miss in Chinese New Year. But Chinese New Year is only like 1 to 2 days, but the Hari Raya is like so many days.
Ya, ya.
I think that is then you go to many relatives. Then
Iya,
you
betul.
husband side, then you went to your mother's side, to your own side. So I think that was beautiful. And then when people grow older, the age and all that. So I also had the same thing when my mother-in-law came here. So my mother-in-law came here. It was nice because they took the toko and then they come here. So I like pockets of moments like that. I don't know about you, Lafit, but I like it. I like it because it's close to my family's in Singapore, so this is like family to me now. Yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Maksudnya kayak kita kan sekalian
Iya,
kayak
Mas,
live update gitu ya Pak ya, kan cuma setahun sekali misalnya yang jarang ketemu kita bisa ngumpul ya gitu, ketawa bareng, terus kayak ngobrolin ya live update kita kayak gimana, terus kayak oh iya lucu ya babynya, terus ya maksudnya kalau pas lagi saudara mah lumayan, saya malah sini digendong, sini
Yeah.
digendong.
Yeah, and it's fun because like, oh so cute, oh so good.
Yeah.
Then you notice one thing, Rafi, after a while, like next year, 2 years, 3 years, oh udah gede ya, dulu masih bayi ya. Like I seen that with my children. From I was here for 12 years, and then like we used pram, then after pram to and now they can talk, and now they're playing together themselves. So I think it's a fun moment, and that as parents is quite nice now. So yeah, and anyway, I was doing live, and then I got customers that Aman Logistics customers or no, and then I talked to me. So I thought it was like wow, very fun, very fun. Then yeah, so it was a very nice journey lah. I will share more with you personally, Fitri, when I go back lah. But it's something. I actually enjoyed it. I actually enjoy talking. And I like 1 hour, 2 hours tidak rasa.
Berasa pasti Pak, apalagi kalau banyak yang view, yang komen, maksudnya kita kan kayak dapet teman ngobrol juga kan. Kayak Pak Nik bilang nih teman-teman selalu, saya tuh nggak punya temen loh Fit. Nah, di sini kan Pak Nik kayak dapet temen baru gitu kan Pak, maksudnya sampai ada yang kemarin nge-WhatsApp kita, saya pikir kan kayak mau order, oh enggak, dia cuma nanya gimana cara saya connect ke Pak Nik ya, saya kayak mau coba sharing, soalnya saya juga orang Singapura, udah mau stay kayak di Indonesia tuh di mana tempat yang oke.
I got a lot of that. I got a lot of those questions. But I realized there was one thing that was different from me and lain orang lah. Is that I tell people the correct information. I think that. I don't know if but I don't like apa sih namanya sugarcoat the answer lah. And yeah, but I got a lot of that though. I got like, if I count correctly, it's 6 or 7 people asking me about that. And some of them DM me, so it was very funny. And then I told the group, they're like, "Oh, so funny! This A person do this." Then yesterday was another one. Then like, oh my god. Then it gives me just keep going and going and going and going until like, okay, I think I got to go up already. Oh, 8 o'clock already. So and you know what? This the funny thing is that I was talking to a fellow Singaporean that can understand the way I talk. Yeah, itu yang apa sih namanya agak bedanya di situ lah.
Betul. Ini kayak Kak Nadia nih Pak.
Hai Kak Nadia.
Tanggal berapa aman buka, apakah masih libur? Nah Kak, itu kan kita kemarin udah sempet bikin video juga. Kalau customer service tetap buka, cuman kemarin driver libur lebaran 1 sama 2. Kalau sekarang kita udah full ya, udah ada pengiriman box, udah ada penjemputan box lagi. Kalau mau order, boleh langsung cek WhatsApp aja nih Kak, nih biar kita panik tuh.
Di atas my head 98857135. Kita dari Aman Logistics udah 24 tahun kirim barang dari Singapura ke Indonesia. I believe in this very, very clearly. Basically, it's the same for Aman and same for my own personal channel. Basically, Pak Nik is very real person. I do not know how bloody real you want me to be, but I don't talk bullshit. And because I don't talk bullshit, you all trust the brand and you all trust the process. I said this over on Aman Logistics. Kita sebenarnya bukan cuma just kirim barang, tapi beneran kita ikutin peraturan dari pemerintah. Maaf teman-teman, peraturan beneran rubah-rubah terus, benar. Tapi di mana sih caranya? Kita maaf ya teman-teman, saya orang Singapura, tapi Fitri orang Indonesia. Saya pun bahasa Indonesia sekarang ya kak, tapi kita mau bantuin kamu. Ya gitu-gitulah ya. That was funny, you know. So yesterday, my friend gave me a contact for a Indonesian that wants to go back to Singapore. Wants to go back to Indonesia. She's been in Indonesia for the past 10 years. Got my contact. You know, she passed me okay. This is not our direct competitor. So she gave me another. She showed me another competitor. This one opened okay, lucu di sini, you know. Dia buka kantor di HDB flat, no. Bishan Street 13, pintu rumah 08 12345. Then I was like, okay, ini bukan kantor already, kak. Ini bukan kantor. Ini beneran rumah ya. Kamu suruh dianterin barang ke rumah, suruh sampai. You know how many days they right? 8 sampai 10 hari.
Wah.
Lewat bukan pesawat, no. Lewat sea, no. Like kita. I was like, okay. Your number is wrong already. Nggak mungkin lah. Cannot be lah, Fi.
Ya, Singapura sampai ke Indonesia ini bisa 7-8 hari loh kak. Maksudnya kalau ada yang bilang kayak gitu mah
8-10 hari. Okay, then anyway. I tried to look at the thing. I was like, immediately I told this guy, just be careful lah. Anybody can say a lot of things lah. That's in Singapore, but you know what I mean lah. Trust is earned, not trust is said lah. I can bullshit all the way, but I will not gain your trust. The people that trust Aman Logistics last month that sent the box sebelum Lebaran all reach, right? All reach, right? If it cannot reach, we will already tell you that mohon maaf kak, ini nggak bisa sebelum Lebaran. Kita bukan like tanggal 17 masih bisa sebelum Lebaran. Itu like, I mean, come on, that's like how many days before. So I mean, as an Indonesian, you know how Indonesia is like, right? Indonesia last week even this week, it's still very sepi, you know.
Iya, masih. Apalagi Jakarta gitu Pak, kan banyak orang yang ke Jawa gitu.
Yeah. Oh wait, I want to share. So the sad part about this, yesterday my mother went back home my mother owns a toko, right? Sell kertas, right? Got robbed, you know. My brother-in-law stay lantai 2. So there's 2 lantai. There's like the toko, and then dia tinggal di lantai 2. Berantakan, no. Everything berantakan, no. Benar. Okay, so I shared this on my live, and then some people say, oh, you don't call the police. The first thing that come out to my mouth is this: what's the point of calling the police? Right? I mean, you know better lah. You are Indonesian. Maybe you tell me whether I'm wrong or not, but apa sih call the police? Okay, so you're going to tell me this police officer is going to take a feather duster and dust. Oh, ini orang nama siapa? Oh, ini Pak Nicholas sampai di rumah saya. Oh, ini fingerprint dia ya. I mean, so what? I mean, end of the day, so what? Even if you have a bloody CCTV,
Yeah.
bloody face, like Pak Nick go in to rob my house. What's the difference?
Yeah.
How are you going to find Pak Nick? Unless you go and steal like, wow, you know, like few $1 billion.
Benar.
Then the policeman will come down and say, oh, I feel that, you know, this is a robbery that we need to investigate. But if you only steal like 1 million, 1.5 million, you know, right? You agree?
Iya. Bahkan sekarang orang-orang tuh bilang kayak kalau lapor polis itu kayak you lost chicken, you must sell goat.
You make me laugh, you know, Pi.
Iya lah, bener-bener. Oh enggak. Gue udah kehilangan 2 juta buat laporan gue masih belum diproses. Banyak tuh Pak yang cerita kayak gitu kan. Jadi kayak gue hilang. Jadi makanya lu hilang kambing, lu mesti jual sapi buat biar bisa dia kerja misalnya gitu.
Okay. So this is a story that I will share. You remember many, I think 2 years ago I told you that my barber shop got robbed.
Nah.
If you remember this, I'll repeat again.
Oh, enggak. Kayaknya belum deh.
So my barber shop got robbed. So we have CCTV. We can see the freaking face.
Yeah.
You see, Praturan went out into the news, ran up to what you call that, to Brita put, rob this place. Nothing happened after that. Right.
Yeah.
So I was asked the question many times, no, is Indonesia safe? Then I always repeat this, no. Okay, menurut kamu safe atau enggak? Tergantung diri aja lah ya. Okay, kalau di Indo, menurut saya orang Singapura, kalau Indo, kamu harus sopan ya, harus lah. Kamu nggak bisa like, sombong banget dari kiri kanan depan belakang. I'm not like that lah. So like this is the thing. I'm a Chinese, but during Hari Raya, even I give kalau Indonesia is green packet, but I don't have lah, so I give red packet. I have to give red packet to apa sih namanya yang kerja sama saya, like farm and everything. Why? Because you see where I'm coming from. Because I respect the religion. I respect the happiness of the whole thing. I do not wish to suruh kamu marahin saya pun tidak mau saya marahin kamu. So it's a symbol of thank you ya Pak, thank you for helping me lari 1 tahun nanti depan. So this is what I do for me lah, and my wife lah, me and my wife. We will give because dari hati kita mau kasih. I rather give, memang jujur lah Fit, I rather give people that I can see than people I cannot even see and I don't even know. Yeah, I'd rather help you. Like you got a problem with the tofu. I'd rather put my money and give it to you than give to other people I don't even know. Your tofu I haven't even eat, you know. You see, yeah, and it's still in the freezer, no. But you see where I'm coming from, right? My principle is very, very simple. Why you want to help somebody that you don't even know, then you help somebody that you know, right? I don't know lah, yeah.
Even kayak kita kemarin kayak buka puasa di Mizan Amanah, maksudnya kita kan tahu nih, nih anak-anak yang kita kasih langsung kayak happy-nya, terus tahu what they need gitu loh, jadi kayak lebih feel happy sih.
So coming back to the robbery and everything, right? You see, then I discussed this with my mother-in-law yesterday. Yeah, my mother-in-law, okay, she went through a lot in life, like 1998 riot. Then she told me one thing, bersyukur we are not there, you know? And as long as we are safe, money can earn and, you know, can get back. But of it, I think the robber also didn't rob a lot of things. I cannot tell, but everything was berantakan. Of course, everybody was scared. But what I'm trying to explain here is, if we get angry at that moment, yeah, of course, but harus bersyukur that, okay, anak tidak masalah, kain atau di mana. And this is something that I feel that Indonesians have. This is an Indonesian skill that Singaporeans don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know lah, really? Yeah.
Ada kan kayak misalnya kemarin tuh ada kayak influencer lah, nah dia tuh kayak suka udah pernah tinggal misalnya nih kayak tinggal sementara di Singapura kayak for 1 year, 2 years atau kayak di Aussie berapa tahun, nah dia tuh kayak review. Maksudnya kayak teman-teman tuh kayak setiap negara tuh ada plus minus gitu kan.
Thank you
Kak Destina.
I love you too.
Nah terus dia bilang, nah kalau Singapura minusnya apa? Orangnya terlalu lo gue kayak don't care sama sesama, kayak ibaratnya kita di samping kelaparan gitu ya, kita nggak punya uang atau gimana tuh tetangga juga nggak tahu. Kalau di Indonesia kan, apalagi kalau di Islam gini Pak ya, kalau sampai tetangga kita kelaparan, kita dosa kalau kita tahu.
Okay. Very, very good. So in Singapore, I have a house. Even my neighbors also will open the door and look at me like that, and then like I'm stealing your money. And then I don't get. I don't go back very often. Okay, you know me lah. I've been here for so long. I don't go back very often. But when I go back, right, this girl will look out the window and then look as though I'm gonna rob you. And then I was like, but over here in Indonesia, it's like, hi pa, halo Pak, halo Bu, apa kabar Bu?
Iya benar-benar.
Basa-basi lah, ngomong basa-basi lah.
Benar-benar.
But then you see, right? It's so friendly deh.
Iya, banget. Even kayak misalnya nih kita udah tahu nih, misalnya orang yang kerja sama kita misalnya kayak kerjanya kurang beres gitu ya, kurang
Nah.
benar. Tapi kita kadang nggak enak negor. Even kita gitu nggak enak gitu negornya.
Okay. So this really happened. So we opened a laundry shop, right? So there was a laundry shop. Then we had the cabang, which is the one that clean the water and everything in my estate. Okay, this is the first thing. When we open it, immediately the neighbor all complain, But then this is the beauty part about Indonesia. The RT come down, we go into the Wang An, duduk santai. After duduk santai, kasih makanan dulu, kasih minuman dulu, izinan dulu. Oh, ini siapa namanya? You see, this is called structure. Ini structure.
Iya benar.
Tapi it's a bad situation make into a good situation.
Betul.
Kalau di Singapore, I don't know lah, but if I can say this lah, like kalau saya nggak suka tetangganya, I will call maybe the police or something.
Iya.
Ini kurang ajar, suara kencang banget, like tung. Anak bayi masih drill or whatever stupid nonsense thing lah. But then you see, right? And then if I'm the neighbor and I knock your door, permisi, minta maaf, Pak, bisa suara kurangin. Then maybe saya diterima, saya nggak suka. Kalau nggak suka, diamin aja atau di mana. You see, it's very rough already,
Iya benar.
So that is a culture problem,
Benar.
I don't know why we're talking about this, but you get where I'm coming from. Right? It's a culture problem, and that is something that, if you ever try to listen to what I say on my own channel, right, I was trying to tell Singaporeans, right, then wake up your stupid idea. Like, I mean, come on, the world is not like that. I mean, I'm so I don't know whether I call Indonesian already, but I understand the logic. And to be fair, I love it. I love how it's run there. Of course, sometimes when you call a tukang and the tukang didn't come, sakit hati lah. Okay, I understand. Kamu orang Singapore, right? Pasti orang Singapore, right? But you understand, right? Nice, right?
Iya benar. Beda lah kali ada banget.
Yeah, you see di sini
Draw line.
Singapore bayang draw line. Yeah, they draw the line there. You follow my life also, right? I think I see your picture.
Jenika, Syafa Nadira, Singapura. Draw line tuh maksudnya gimana, Pak?
Hah?
Draw line tuh maksudnya gimana?
Like saya benar, kamu tidak benar. Kalau saya benar, kita harus ikutin peraturan. Like gampang aja kalau rokok. If you smoke, enggak bisa funny, enggak. Sekarang dia mau di dalam rumah enggak bisa rokok. Then everybody is like, okay, kalau ini rumah saya, kenapa saya nggak bisa rokok? You get what I love? But because the rokok go up to the second, if I stay lantai 1, then go up to the second floor, third floor, bau banget. Saya ada anak. You see that logic. But kalau di Indo, maaf ya, kalau saya nggak salah, like, okay, nggak apa-apa lah. Ini neighbor saya masih okay. If it doesn't affect me so much, I think I'm still okay. Kalau affect saya luar biasa, then maybe saya izin dulu. Mohon maaf ya Pak, tapi bisa kurangin rokok atau enggak? Kalau bisa rokok di lain kamar atau di mana? But the one that terima, right, harus open mind diterimain. You get what I mean?
Iya. Berarti kayak terlalu SOP banget gitu kali ya Pak ya?
Yeah, because correct. SOP banget. Like, how do you see? Okay, when you took a taxi in Singapore,
Iya.
nggak bisa turun.
Bener. Iya.
So if you don't turun di sana, then saya ambil kamera, saya videoin kamu. I mean there's good and bad for everything lah, but gets very I don't say this, but get very, like, you know what I mean?
Iya,
I
iya.
don't. Okay, Jessica say draw line MCM akau punya
Aku punya
Nah,
punya kamu,
yeah.
punya kamu gitu ya.
Yeah. So they feel if Singaporeans deserve, like, I pay for it, I deserve this.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I think it's a first world problem lah, I think. Yeah.
Iya sih, benar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Iya.
I was sharing with one Indonesian that asked, oh, is it dia lucu, dia ngobrol, saya udah PR di Singapore, tapi saya mau pulang ke Batam, dia orang Batam, saya mau pulang ke Batam. Okay, sorry ya, but then she asked in this chat lah, oh, dia worried, saya langsung ngomong sama dia, maaf ya, kak, nama dia siapa kak? Tapi kalau saya bisa pikir, you must have already left Batam when you're young, and then you already go to Singapore to work already kerja. Kalau kamu sekarang udah biasa di Singapore, kenapa kamu harus mau pulang ke Batam?
Iya.
Kalau kamu bisa cari uang di Batam, ikutin gaji di Singapore, ya udah silakan. Tapi it doesn't make sense buat saya, right? Because you're already more or less Singaporean already, right?
Benar.
So yeah, and then it goes the other way around. So if a Singaporean were to ask me whether they like to come in Singapore to Indonesia to work, I'll say the same thing. No? If your gaji can allow you to work in Indonesia, ikutin. But if you got no gaji and you come to Indonesia to work and you think you can work at 3 juta or 4 juta, silakan. But is this fit? Your country don't allow a foreigner to work here also.
Iya.
So your country also protects the negara orang Indonesia.
Betul.
Yeah, this is fair. This is fair for every country. So your country protects that. Singapore also protects that. So you think it's so easy, man? Just
Iya, benar. Paling kalau mau rata-rata ya gitulah di sini, entah jadi influencer atau freelance. Nah,
then the question is, you think money is so easy to earn?
ya, makanya
Right?
to start to earn gitu ya. Ya, nggak segampang itu dimanapun.
It was I love it, because what happened is any life makes me open up my mind so much more. There was this there was this one person named Woofy. So he or she, I don't know whether guy or girl. So I asked, are you a guy or girl? Then don't want to say. So I was like, okay, now my any privacy already lah. Like, yeah, but then hello global.
Pak Nick, Global SG.
Wah, you correct perusahaan lah. Okay, apa sih namanya? Okay, where was I? So she asked, I think it's a she. So she asked me a very deep question. How you see life? What is life to you? How you make a positive become negative? Then ujung-ujungnya I said this to her. Sebenarnya kamu bisa terima sama lain orang, like, okay, harus ini. I can tell you my life that, okay, this is what I did, this is the scenario I did, this blah blah blah, then become me like that. But even if I tell you, even if you terima it, it's up to you to change it. Right? You can listen to all the advice from 1,000 people, but the change starts with you. If you don't say that, okay, hari ini saya mau ganti my day-to-day life, and I want to go to the gym, I want to wake up at 5 o'clock, or whatever. If you know the theory, you listen to somebody, but the one that start is you.
Iya, benar.
So after a while, I realized that because this person asked me the same question all the time, and I only say this, it's okay to ask, it's okay to know, but ujung-ujungnya it's still you.
Iya.
Right? But then you look at it, right? It's related to everything that we do. You can the consumer that lewat dari aman logistik sebenarnya mau cari uang di lebih gede di luar negeri, like
Luar negeri pasti.
So pasti ada teman like, oh, Sebenarnya saya mau, tapi saya harus jagain anak. Tapi suami saya nggak bisa. Tapi tapi a lot tapi ya. Tapi yang beneran, fuck, I don't care, I want to go. Then you understand, right?
Betul, betul, betul. Kayak misalnya ibunya kayak mbaknya anak saya nih yang jaga
Ya,
sama dokter gitu kan. Dia saya suruh datang ke rumah saya sendiri aja dia takut. Gimana dia harus pergi ke negara orang kan? Maksudnya ada banyak pilihan. Tapi saya takut, saya baru kerja pertama gitu ya. Tapi saya baru punya KTP nih, jadi saya baru datang ke Jakarta sekali. Jadi saya takut kayak kalau kita ngobrol gitu kerja ke luar negeri juga ngapain lah kalau mbak saya di rumah apalagi udah punya anak gitu.
Ya.
Kenapa lagi harus ke luar negeri? Akhirnya opsinya ya gitu dia kerja di beberapa rumah. Jadi pulang pergi gitu, Pak.
Okay, let's try to read the comment.
Nah, tadi Pak Nik Cia Pabue apa tuh, Pak?
What?
Pak Nik Cia Pabue.
Apa sih Capa boy? Oh Capa boy. Wah, you talk Tojo Hokkien ah. Belum Capa. Why you do actually? Okay, yang Jessica, tapi orang Indonesia sudah
Tapi orang Indonesia sudah kawin selalu show off.
Okay. This is my logic of our life. It is okay to show off because money is earned, money to not say show off. But ini beneran ya, maaf ya, menurut saya kita harus tahu diri lah. You want to show off can, but end of the day, what's the point of showing off? You show off to tell the sebelah that I'm richer than you, then what's the bloody point? You know what I mean? I don't know lah, Fit.
Oh iya, kalau after kawin.
You're talking about kawin Singapore.
Iya, bener sih Kak. Kadang mungkin pas dia back to her hometown gitu kan, oh iya nunjukin udah kaya.
Okay, gini aja, gampang gini aja. Ngomong gini aja gampang. Kamu kerja di Singapore, kamu bisa dapat 8 juta sampai 9 juta lah. 8 juta sampai 9 juta. Sebenarnya maaf ya Kak, kamu gaji sebenarnya already luar biasa sama sebelah kamu di kampung lah, kiri kanan apa. Sebenarnya kalau kamu bikin rumah mewah banget, itu hoki kamu deh Kak. Maaf ya menurut saya. Kenapa? Because kamu beneran lepas anak kamu umur 2 bulan, 3 bulan atau 1 tahun kerja di luar negeri, kamu nggak bisa lihat anak kamu udah mulai 2 tahun, 4 tahun. It is your right to show off, ngomong show off. Itu menurut saya your right deh, right? Because
ya maksudnya in good way.
Yeah, because you deserve it deh. You deserve it. You sacrifice deh. That is my principle. I won't call that show off also. I say that you deserve it. Because you want your child and your house to be better. If you can bring your child to a better school, hoki kamu.
Iya benar.
But you work for it deh. Maaf ya, you work for it deh. Not say you don't work for it and you show off. That is wrong lah. That too wrong lah. But you deserve it lah.
Yeah.
Right?
Kalau saya pribadi juga saya ngelihatnya ya kalau orang kerja halal, dia kerja pakai tenaga dia gitu, pakai otak dia. Saya terserah deh dia mau ngapain, kecuali kayak misalnya nih dia udah kayak jadi simpenan, selingkuhan. Ya. Nah, dia ngerebut suami orang, nikahnya gitu ya. Madu saya nggak senang korupsi. Misalnya, kayaknya korupsi kayak saya langsung kayak nggak respect kalau misalnya dia kerja keras sendiri, terserah.
Life is like that lah. I mean, to be jealous about somebody, maaf ya Kak, to be jealous about somebody, it is normal. It's normal. Yeah, it's normal that, why my neighbor richer? Why this is? I think it's normal. But itu thought process lah. Yes, pasti ada. Tapi gini deh teman-teman. Lepasin thought itu, then ya udah. Kalau dia bisa, kenapa saya nggak bisa? Caranya di mana sih? Kalau bukan dia sering live, then dia gampang banget. Ngomong gampang lah. Then you try lah. Correct. So like now the funny thing is that when people they will say hello Pak, then they will also think that they will think that gampang lah di sini, just live aja dapat uang gini. You think it's so bloody easy. But everything has a process, and what I want to say is don't freaking care what people are telling you.
Betul, 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 betul. Jadi jangan kebanyakan. Kalau Pak Dek selalu bilang apa, the grass more green.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say this. The grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's try to read the comment a little
Oke,
bit.
ini nih dari Kak, kalau Kak Woa ini, Kak serius, aku mau kirim barang, gimana caranya? Kakak boleh WhatsApp ya, nih nomornya
WhatsApp,
Pak Dek
WhatsApp di sini.
di atas nih. Boleh
Global
WhatsApp,
SG
akan dibantu.
Ijin ya, Ijin. Global SG official. What you actually do? Your name sounds like a forwarder.
Iya, makanya nih.
Yeah.
Zaki, namanya Zaki, cowok ya? Zaki.
You're from Malaysia, is it? You're one of the Malaysia one, is it? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, orang Singapore. Yeah, basically.
Iya, cowok katanya. Global SG.
Hello. Oh yeah, you're the one from Malaysia. Global SG official. Okay. You can DM
From
us.
Batam. Oh, ini yang from Batam.
From Batam. Then have I talked to you before? Global SG official. What do you do? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Basically. This is what happened, Afid. If you do good to people, people will do good back to you. And beneran kamu orang baik, maaf ya, kamu orang baik, pasti orang bisa lihat kamu dari hati kamu, right?
Benar.
I think that is the key banget deh. Yeah. What I see the problem about human is dia fake banget deh. Maaf ya, Fit, but it's sad deh. Itu sad. Then I think that what makes you different from other people.
Ya, benar.
Pasti awal pasti susah, tapi ujung-ujungnya orang bisa lihat kamu. And then, okay, from 270 followers, less than 1 month, mulai 1 bulan, I jump to 2025. It's freaking fast, no?
Ya, cepet sih. Dan itu real banget semuanya. Gitu.
Yeah, and the comments that come in is real there. And ujung-ujungnya what I wanted to say is because this is what people are commenting to me, you know. You're very real, no? And you are talking, basically you're talking from the heart, no? And then what I realize is this is the bloody problem about human. They don't talk like this. They talk to sell, no? And they talk to maaf lah, ngomong cheat, no? Like, I don't know lah. Anyway,
Jadi Global SG itu jadi from Batam working in Singapore.
Hello. Yeah. we should catch up. I'm a Singaporean too. I've been in Indonesia for the past 12 years. Actually, this is our company, Aman Logistics. So we are a shipping company that ship things from Singapore to Indonesia. Most of my customers are pembantu tinggal di Indonesia, TKIs.
Helper, betul.
Yeah, so apa sih namanya? Kita udah gini 24 tahun, and then our clientele base is high. Our principal, I think Fitri also can say this to everybody. We're not here to cheat anybody. We're here to tell the truth. Maaf ya, kalau bisa, ngomong bisa. Kalau nggak bisa, ngomong nggak bisa.
Bisa.
I think itu basic banget, tapi maaf banyak orang grey line banget, so ya.
Tapi this year lebih less komplain kayak kok nggak nyampe before Lebaran sih Pak, entah karena kita jelasin.
Because Fit, what happens to us is that we never oversell, right?
Iya.
And then I think we've been doing this for 6 bulan. Trust is earned lah, maaf lah. Ngomong easy banget buat semua orang berarti.
Iya.
Kalau pertama kali kamu kerja sama majikan kamu, pasti susah kan? Harus kayak 1 bulan, 1 bulan dia mulai majikan kamu trust kamu, right? It's like that. If I can say that, lewat dari saya gampang banget, tapi ujungnya kamu tahu lah ya. So I think that was the difference.
Benar. Kayak misalnya sama lah kayak kita kerja gitu ya sama kayak mbak saya gitu kan. Betul. 1 bulan pertama misal semua kunci gitu ya, kunci rumah semua diumpetin gitu kan, takut dia misalnya kabur bawa barang apa gimana. Tapi kan makin kayak mbak saya yang satu lagi udah kerja sama saya 17 years kayak ya udahlah kayak kita percaya ninggalin rumah.
So it's like this. When the bug came to our house to work, obviously like the watch lah. I don't know what this watch also you want to steal, but the watch. And then of course you cannot just trust immediately lah. I got bug that ever steal from me before lah. Office di mana?
Di mana Kak Jenika? Di Kalangway Kak Jenika.
Oh maaf, di Singapore di Kalangway.
Dapurnya di Kalangway, tapi paniknya di Indonesia ya.
Ya, tapi saya orang. I'm actually taking care of the office in Singapore, in Indonesia. I actually look at, maaf saya bahasa Indonesia. Saya lihat box kamu keluar dari bea cukai sampai ujung-ujungnya sampai di rumah. I make sure that the office. Okay, this is the very simple logic that I have. Work is work, but my job is to remind Fitri that okay, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. I don't come to the office and marahin orang di kantor, but I make sure that the work environment is a happy environment as much as I can. Yeah, I think that is my principle that I have for all these years. There are times that my boss scold me, but when the boss scold me, I don't scold my team, which is Fitri. I make sure that they understand the problem and fix the problem, which I love. Yeah, correctly. I don't know. Is it?
Betul-betul maksudnya dengan Pak Dik dengan treatmentnya sendiri beda dari yang Big Boss doing ke Panik, terus kayak bikin less stress lah Pak kalau misalnya kerja dengan happy kan.
Every work is stressful lah, but I think I want to say this. Why I talk about this is because it's the same with about working for majikan. It's the same logic. I mean, it depends on the majikan of course, but ujung-ujungnya kalau kamu udah dekat banget sama majikan, ini ngomong pasti ya, pasti nggak mungkin lah dia ribet banget sampai kecil-kecil lah. Nggak mungkin lah, kind of it. I don't know lah about you, but for me, I don't think that will be possible. Yeah, so trust is earned, and it takes a bit of time. So for our company, Aman Logistics, 24 tahun, but of course there's always new bug di kantor. Oh yeah. I got to go another 5 more minutes.
Okay. Lucu banget nih Pak dari Kak Jenika. Oh Kak Jenika nih cowok ya, maksudnya pakai akun nih. My wife pernah send using post TKI dan kena reject karena PR.
Okay. That peraturan di Indonesia harus ikutin peraturan lah. Tapi apa sih namanya? PR can still send.
PR bisa kirim ya.
As long as you're an Indonesian. Sebenarnya kamu orang Indonesia. Sebenarnya pemerintah bisa terima barang kamu. Beneran Kak, kalau kamu PR nggak bisa gratis pajak. Ngomong pajak lah, nggak bisa gratis pajak. PR lah ya, nggak bisa. Kenapa? Because gratis pajak. Gratis pajak harus tinggal di Singapura. Harus ada work permit sama paspor. Tapi kalau kamu PR, tetap masih bisa kirim. Istri saya orang Indonesia. Dia orang dia orang Indonesia tinggal di Singapura. Dia tetap masih bisa kirim kok.
Betul, gitu. Bukannya nggak bisa, jadi bisa kayak gitu. Yang penting as long as masih punya paspor Indonesia ya Kak.
Yang paling penting you have the hijau passport. I always say this in my video. Kalau kamu orang Indonesia ada hijau passport nggak apa-apa. My team, Fitri and the team in the office pasti bantuin kamu. Ngomong pasti ya. Pasti, I trust lah.
Oke, Kak Feby pagi kakak mau pesan box yang sedang berapa buat Lampung, kakak boleh langsung WhatsApp aja kakak saya Kak Feby ya, WhatsApp bisa ke Lampung bisa.
Yeah, I mean every company got their own way of working. I mean for us, I don't know lah. You just check yourself lah. It's a very interesting time. Sekarang kita lebih pintar lah ya Kak. Maaf ya. Kita sekarang bisa cek di online, bisa Google, bisa apa sih namanya, bisa cek kantor ini benar atau enggak, cek dulu Kak. Saya sering ngomong gini, kalau nggak mau kirim lewat dari kita, enggak masalah Kak. Ada orang tidak suka orang Cina ngomong, nggak ada aja. Ada orang ngomong, oh kamu bukan Muslim, I don't want to lewat dari kamu, silakan. Tapi ujung-ujungnya, I said is yang paling penting apa? Barang kamu aman sampai ke.
Benar.
Yeah. So that's the main goal, what? Because if you send report sign ini, what's the goal? Send to the house. But how? And how do you do it? That's what I try to say. I don't need to hard sell banget, harus lewat dari Aman. I think that- Yeah, right.
Benar. Jadi kita selama ini juga kalau bikin konten tuh lebih mau coba edukasi lah. Kalau ke teman-teman semuanya silakan, kita nggak pernah maksa gitu. Tapi
Yeah.
alhamdulillah maksudnya dengan kita never hard sell, itu udah 24 tahun loh. Kalau kakak mau ini tentang trust gitu ya.
I think one thing you need to agree lah, Fitz. The principle of the company, I don't know bloody is me or the principle or the principle that I have that I instill to the company is working lah.
Iya.
We were not good, of course. There were people that make use of us, like Sabla, that make use of us like many years ago. But I think because of the principle, right, we still come out stronger, right?
Betul.
So that's the beauty part about service industry.
Konsisten prinsipal.
Yeah, consistent principle.
Oh Pak, ada yang nanya Kak Ica Lana, kakak maaf mau tanya nih, kalau paspornya expired bisa kirim nggak ya? Soalnya yang still aktif disimpan majikannya.
No. I think we can find for you because you can have the work permit. Your work permit can give you the document. But gini kak. Okay, ini ujungnya. Kalau kamu ada gambar aja.
Foto aja ya Kak, foto nggak
Foto
mesti
aja.
fisiknya, foto
Ya,
aja.
tulisan fisik. If you have the photo disimpan di HP kamu, just kasih kita aja.
Boleh. Jadi Kak Ica,
Yeah, you don't need to give us your physical photo.
basically nggak usah fotokopi yang baru, nggak usah foto aja kalau ada foto bagian.
Kalau kamu beneran ada masalah ngobrol sama majikan kamu, just kasih saya tahu. Saya orang Singapura. I will ngobrol baik-baik bantuin kamu sama dia. Okay?
Betul, Kak Ica.
I'm sorry, but I also really have to go. My children is hungry and I got to feed my children. It's still a public holiday here. Okay.
Oke Kak Ica, langsung WhatsApp kita ya. Nanti kalau misalnya butuh bantuan untuk ngobrol sama employernya, kita bisa connect sama Pak nih, kayak gitu. Oke Kak Ica, thank you.
Thank you so much, Fitri. I hope you have a good day, Fitri. Hope your child is okay. Again, if you need any help with bringing the child to the office, please bring. But yeah, public still holiday lah. Still
Iya.
busy. Okay.
Suami saya Rabu ya baru masuk.
Oh wow.
Soalnya guru lah.
Well, but we take turns lah. That's the flexible lah.
Iya.
Okay.
Oke, terima kasih
Thank
banyak
you semua teman-teman. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Fitri. Happy Selamat Hari Raya semua
Selamat
teman-teman.
Hari Raya semua.
Better 2025 for all. Bye bye.
Bye.